So solve for x. 2x plus 3 is equals to 0. So number one, you just have to say 2x. Now you transpose this 3 to the other side with its side. So the 3 is positive. So when you transpose it to that side, it's going to be negative 3. And then you divide by 2, and then you divide by 2. This cancels that. Your x is equals to negative 3 over 2. And you're done. To number 2, 5 minus x over 9 is equals to minus 1. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here you just leave the term with that as an x on one side. So by that, I mean that you just have to leave x on this side or either that side. So I prefer to say this, I just prefer to transpose the negative 1 to this side and the x over 9 to that side. So I just say 5 plus 1 is equals to x over 9. Take note, the 1 was negative this side, and then it became positive this side. The x over 9 was negative this side, and it became positive on this side. 5 plus 1 is equals to 6. And x over 9. Now, boys and girls, here we have a fraction, right? We have a fraction. So because we have a fraction on this side, x over 9, we might as well just make this also a fraction. And then we just cross multiply. 6 over 1 is equals to x over 9. So just say x times 1, it is x. And 9 times 6 is 56. 9 times 6, 54. And x is equals to 54. Right, make sure you always use your calculator. And then number 3, 4x over 2 is equals to 4 over 2. Right. See, we also have a fraction. So it's easy. 4 times 2, 8. 4x times 2, 8x. Divide by 8. Divide by 8. This cancels that. X is equals to 1. Easy stuff. And then you say x, okay. Number 4, x plus 3 over 8 is equals to minus 2. See, we have a fraction this side. We have a fraction this side. As always, turn this also into a fraction, right? Then you cross multiply. X over 3 times 1, x plus 3 times 1, it's x plus 3. 8 times minus 2, it's minus 16. X, and then you transpose the 3 to the other side, it's going to be minus 16 minus 3. It was a positive this side, now it's a negative this side. So it's x minus 16 minus 3, it's minus 19. Now guys, to number 5. X over 4 minus 2 is equals to 5. A term that has x must stay on one side. So by that I mean you just have to say x over 4, take the 2 with its sign to the other side, right? Of which now you have 5 plus 2. X over 4, 7. What is this? We have a fraction on one side. We do not have a fraction. Say over 1. This times that, cross multiply this x. And then 4 times that. Always use your. And then the answer is 28. Okay, fine. Off to number 6. You have half brackets x plus 12 close brackets is equals to minus 4. So basically what you do here, this is a type of maths question that you just say half times x, half times 12, right? So half times x, half x. Half times 12, positive 12. It's positive 6. Did I get it right? Yes. Minus 4. Half x, this to the other side, because the term that has x should stay on one side. Is equal to minus 4, positive, and this side is going to be negative. Yes. So half x minus 4, it's minus 10. Divide by half. Guys, if you find me fast, just pause the video and try to look at it again. So half x, okay, you divide by half, and then your x is equals to minus 20. Yes, minus 20. So 2 number 7, x over 3 minus x over 5 is equals to 2. So for this one, it's a very different question. So you just have to say this times that, you have 15. Just say 2, right? How many times can 3 go into 15? It's 5 times. 5 times x is going to be 5x minus. How many times can 5 go into 15? 3 times. 3 times. 3 times the numerator. So you just say, how many times can this denominator go into the denominator, which is 15? It's 3 times. And then you say this 3 times the numerator, it's of which is x. So you say 3x, right? Guys, do you see that there is a fraction? Also, just make 2 also a fraction, and then you just say this times that, it's 30. 5x minus 3 times 1 is just 5x minus 3x. And then this is just 30. This minus this, 2x. You divide by 2 both sides. This cancels that to x is equals to 15. Done. So the last but not least, not very complicated. It's not even actually complicated. So this is 7 over 8. Remember, the term that is x should stay on one side. So you have 7 over 8. X, just transpose this 6, this minus 6 to this side. And then you're going to have 8 plus 6. 7 over 8x is equals to 8 plus 6 is 14. Divided by 7 over 8. Divided by 7 over 8. This times that. So you're left with 14 divided by 7 over 8. And then you get 16. So